have one request. Can you please shake it like a Polaroid picture?
Yeah, hold on. Buckle up, friends. So like for the past few months of fashion, sheer clothes have been super in. You see a lot of sheer clothing at festivals. Now you just see people wearing sheer clothes to like the DMV or the movies, or honestly, even here at work. That's super cool. But I will admit, I do not have the courage to do that. So I thought it would be interesting to challenge myself to wear clothing that had sheer paneling and see how long it takes for me to quit. My personal style is I'm really big on like vintage clothes. I like fit and flare. I like dresses. I don't wear a lot of pants. I don't like to wear form-fitting things. For me, sheer clothing really is like the final frontier, especially as a plus-size woman. I don't think of it as something that's for me. And that's my goal for this week, is I want to see how I can make this trend work for me. So first I wore the black bodysuit with the rose appliques, and I decided to style it with a black skirt and a black bra. Fred didn't realize I was doing a project.
No, I didn't. I thought Kristin was literally just like slaying the game, just on her own, which she usually does. Love this like slight scantily clad sheer situation, but still very classy.
Even while I'm keeping it assy. So when I put it on, I realized that you actually can't see that much of the sheerness of it. So I kept having to pull the skirt down so you could see my stomach, because otherwise it kind of felt like I was cheating. So this isn't too bad.
No.
But I have some like very sheer stuff coming up.
I can't wait to see your tits.
I also decided to wear this outfit to our Ladylike meet and greet, because when I get judged, I like to get judged by a huge group of people. Would you know that I was doing this as an experiment and it's not something I would normally wear?
No.
Really?
No.
I love it. It looks so cute. I actually have it in tan.
Really?
Yes, but it looks better on you than it does on me.
Okay. No, stop. Everyone I showed the outfit to was super excited. It photographed really well, which is always an interest of mine. After that day, I realized that I was gonna have to like crank up the challenge a little bit, because if I was just gonna do the whole week dressed like an American Girl doll from the 1850s, I wasn't gonna really feel like I pushed myself at the end of the week. So the next day I did the pink dress with the sheer back. It feels nice though, it feels kind of breezy. It's got some little sheer panels, but the big thing is the completely sheer back.
Where's your bra? Are you wearing a bra?
Yeah.
So cute.
Literally just like, I like the bottle.
The back is sheer. How is this possible?
I did not wear a full bra with it. I only wore one of those horrible sticky Instagram bras. You just kind of feel like you have two snails adhesed to your body. I did buy a dress that was like a little bit too big, because I was very afraid of this being both sheer and tight. I feel like I can only commit one sin in a day.
I like the color on you a lot. I think it could be tighter in the sleeves, but that's, not your fault.
People were like, that dress could actually fit a little closer to your body. And I was like, why? Because then people can see my body and I don't want that. You can definitely see my back fat. In my wedding dress, it was backless, but it had a lot of like jewels and beads and crystals. But with this dress, it's just sheer pink net. I would have been better off just getting a dress that fit me correctly and not like a Lisa Frank potato sack. I bought all these sheer pieces. I didn't really know how to style them, so it took me a while to figure out what to wear with them. You can't just wear a see-through lace dress to work and be like, here I am, send me to jail. So I bought this black bodysuit, and then I realized that you could see a lot of treasure chests. There is no such thing as business vagina unless you're a gynecologist. I had to get a pair of underwear that matched the bodysuit, and then I had to wear the underwear under the bodysuit so it looked like just one big bodysuit. How do you feel about this outfit?
It's butt-tastic.
So my husband had a lot of fun this week. Mostly he was just like, could you wear that but with less clothes? But this is definitely more of my upper thigh than I've ever shown.
I think it's fine. This is a nice professional amount of butt.
I'm not wearing a bra, which I think is always a little bit precarious. I just put athletic tape on my nipples. By the way, don't wear athletic tape on your nipples. Always wear pasties. Now that I'm headed to work, I can see this is just a whole lot of leg. No one really thinks of like upper thigh as being a thing you want to hide from people until you're in a meeting at work. Every time I pass someone from HR, I'm like, sorry, I put legs on the menu today.
Oh my.
This is Kristin at the Grammys.
The fuck out of me.
Yes, honey. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm obsessed with it. I think this should be an office norm.
Life, girl.
Thank you.
Jesus.
So whenever you do projects like this at BuzzFeed, you get lots of compliments. But I have never gotten this many. I posted this outfit on Instagram and people loved this outfit. I did not understand. It was like basically a bathing suit plus a doily.
You look so hot. Is this even allowed?
I don't think so, but we're doing it anyway. Whenever I do things like this, it's not something I'm gonna do again. This was the first time I ever wore an outfit where I thought, yeah, that's going right back in the outfit rotation. Day 4, we moved into advanced mode. I wore the blue bodysuit, except I didn't wear a bra at all. I gotta wear this bodysuit. I think it's gonna require something to cover my nips. Yeah, if I can see my face, I'm probably gonna be able to see my nipples. Brian, what do you think I should wear this with?
Nothing.
You think I should wear this with nothing?
Yeah, just that.
A lot of Brian's fashion suggestions were not the best. You're no help.
I'm helpful.
You want me to just go to work naked?
Sure.
Okay. Now that I see this in the cold light of day, this is a significant amount of titty. I feel like I might actually get in trouble for this. You could see the North Pole, the South Pole, really the whole globes. I'm gonna see what happens when I lean side to side. Oh, this shirt is not roller coaster appropriate. I couldn't like do a lot of cardinal directions or else like they would just be like, woo! As I'm walking, I see people do lots of double takes, which I get. I keep doing this. I keep being like, my mermaid hair will save me.
Kristin, I like them pasties.
Yeah.
I will say I'm very impressed. Your boobs are out today, that you're not touching them more. Because I feel like if my boobs were out, I'd be like all about touching them.
I've been touching them all day. I was like, are they still here? I get why boys like to play with boobs because they're pretty fun. Jen, how dangerous is this outfit on a scale of 1 to I might get arrested?
You might get a little cold. I would say that is the biggest danger. You're not gonna get arrested for anything except for having too nice an outfit.
Honestly, I feel pretty good in it. I like this outfit so much, I wore it to Palm Springs. I was amazed at how much people liked this outfit. This is around the time where I started to notice people being like, wow, Kristin is stepping up her fashion game. And I was like, no, not really, but thanks. Day 5 is when we started to get into like deep shark-infested waters. This jumpsuit with like long sleeves, long legs, it's completely sheer mesh up top, so I had to wear a bra. Oh, hi.
Kristin.
Oh, hi.
Wow,
Oh
look
my
at you.
god.
This is crazy.
What? I want this outfit.
There's nowhere to hide in this outfit.
There is nowhere to hide, but you don't need anywhere to hide. I love it.
I like how I've gotten to the point where like wearing a bra is like a safe option. Like if people can see my bra, it's like, phew, at least they can't see my tits.
I didn't know it was the Cap Women at Work day today. You look incredible, Kristin.
Oh my god.
Look at this number.
Did I just make my food without you objectifying me?
But wait, I just couldn't hold myself. This is my favorite outfit that you wore.
favorite outfit?
It reminds me of like 90s Janet Jackson.
Literally, I was like, okay, I'm done receiving compliments because I will never be able to top that one. Wow, I feel like a floating head right now. It's a lot of black. I usually use my hair as like a shield, but this was the outfit where I felt like it was best to just throw it up and let the whole situation speak for itself.
You look really hot.
Thank you. I am really hot because it's long sleeves.
This is so cute.
You can see other parts of my body I'm uncomfortable with. Like you can see my stomach and like my hips and like my arms. And also there's a collar so you can see like my chin that I hate. I do feel really good in this jumpsuit though. I feel like polished. So I decided to take the bodysuit from day 1 and then wear it with like a little bit less security clothes. I wore it with the horrible Instagram bra and a pair of pants, which I don't like, and we all know this. I'm wearing the same bodysuit, but with the weird Instagram bra. Oh my god. Wow, this shows a lot of my boob. Can I go to work like this?
Just go like that.
You have terrible ideas.
I have great ideas, and everyone says that.
I think that it was a good experiment, but I don't know if I felt great in it.
I think you look like a rocker chick.
Yeah.
And I think you're definitely a head turner in this outfit.
I do see why you feel a bit exposed.
And this is obviously a very boob-friendly office, but like some treasures you gotta keep buried until Indiana Jones can come find them. So Devin just realized that Freddie and I both have matching flower tits.
Yep.
If I had known today was Flower Tit Day, I would have whipped out my best bouquet, but...
Well, we didn't tell you. We just texted each other.
Thanks, guys.
There were a couple things that went wrong. One thing is one of my boobs is significantly bigger than the other, which is common. But with the Instagram bra, it means that you can really see it. Your boobs are like, this bodysuit is sheer, so like all day it was like, hi guys. Welcome to my boobs, and here they are right now, and one of them is high, and one of them is east. This bra is so itchy and sticky. I have to take it off, even though my back looks banging. So we got through the week. I thought I was going into this wearing like basically a costume of a person who isn't me, and I ended up just kind of discovering a new side of my own fashion sense. My body didn't really matter. What mattered was to have fun with fashion. I mean, I think this isn't like, can Kristin get away with wearing no clothes at work? I mean, we could do that video too. Kristin is naked for a week. That's my last video.